dial your frequencies, bring them over, and it still works, and on Vatsim as well. Hello and welcome everybody back to the video. I'm your SimCFI and I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Today we have a really cool one. This is all the way from Korea by a company called PU Air Korea, and they have made a very small, affordable, but very well made radio panel. And this can be used on Vatsim or basically any network you like. It works with all your favorite aircraft, the PMDG, the iFly, the Phoenix. And basically the way it works is you're gonna have your active comm frequencies here. And you can set up in different ways. You can have comm frequency, nav frequency. You can have comm 1, comm 2. Or you can have active comm and standby comm, which is the method I use, more the way the Airbus is laid out and the CRJ and other airplanes. So I have active comm, standby comm. I'll tune this window, and then you'd press this button to transfer it over. Now, you also have these switches here that can switch you from communications to nav mode. It comes with a tiny little stand. It's magnetic. So it just clips on like that. And it only needs one USB-C to make it work, and a power switch there as well. You can see I have Velcro equipped on here. That's because I mount it to the top of my FCU and or MCP, depending what autopilot I'm using. So very small. You can see that if I put it up next to a mouse, that's how small it is. It's very compact. The mouse is actually taller than it. Of course, you can extend this stand at the back to be as tall as you want. Using it, I kind of wish the stand was maybe a little bit more weighty, just because when you go to press the button, you have to kind of brace it. So what I like to do is I like to put it in a position like that, and then when I press it, it doesn't move as much. But it's very nice that it does come equipped with the stand. This is the box you're going to receive it in, the classic PU Air Korea box. Opening it up, you'll have the magnetic stand and the unit itself. It'll come wrapped in a bag, and you get a PU Air Korea quick installation QR code to scan there. Okay, so we got the unit all plugged up here, as you guys can see. We're going to start the PU Connect software. Simply download the software from their website and then find it on your system by typing PU Connect. And then we're going to bring the software to the center here, and it'll calibrate once we're actually in an airplane. But we're going to select the radio section here. And as you guys can see, we have our different things we could do. We have our brightness scale, and then you can have your options. I personally like to leave it with the decimal point there, just because the 1 is always assumed. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. So let's jump in the sim. Also want to make a disclaimer. I think there's a version of this coming out where you can decrease or increase the speed of what the numbers change at. So beware of that as well. Lastly, what I want to mention as well, before you start the sim, make sure you go to Vatsim and install your simulator's Vatsim folders. You can either manually install it by putting in the community folder, or you can just click these buttons here. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, we're all loaded up in the Phoenix A320, and this is just for demonstration purposes. We're going to show you how this radio panel works. Let's jump on inside. Okay, so we're looking at COM 1 on the Airbus left-hand side here. You can see that it says 122.8. And on our radio panel, it says 22.8. It's just going to minus that 1 there. And our secondary, our standby, it says 24.850. If I wanted to change this from standby to active, you just simply press the button. So I'm going to press this button here, and it's going to swap them over. Now 24.850 is there, 22.8's there. Super quick. So they said, let's say they said, clear takeoff, departure in the air. Now you don't have to scramble, come down here and start scrolling. You could just look outside, scroll your next frequency, whatever it happens to be, and swap it over, and you're all good to go. I hope you guys can see the benefit of having one of these. I've been loving this on Vatsim so far. It just makes life so much simpler to just scroll it right here. You can even be an external view. Dial your frequencies, bring them over, and it still works. And on Vatsim as well, and all your favorite aircraft. I hope you enjoyed this very short video on the PU Air Korea radio panel for $99. It's an absolute steal. Built very well, built to last. It's very easy to use and plug and play. Hope you guys enjoyed.